Welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for June. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. So Cancer, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so Cancer, your challenge for the month of June is the 10 of Cups. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the 6 of Cups in reverse, okay? So your biggest challenge for the month of June, Cancer, is the 10 of Cups. Now, the 10 of Cups talks about our ultimate happiness. It talks about fulfillment. It talks about coming together, possibly, with someone who, we see ourselves being with for the rest of our lives. If this isn't about you dating someone and, you're not interested in that, this is about you getting to this place of being happy, ultimate fulfillment and happiness. And that's going to be a big part of your challenge. And we're going to talk about this and see why it's your challenge in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the 5 of Wands, you have the Ace of Cups, and you have the Page of Swords. So I feel like in the recent past, there was a brand new beginning in love for you. There could have been someone here that you met, something that you started that you were very emotionally attached to here in the past. There was a lot of questioning here, okay, in the past about this new beginning, this new love, this new opportunity. I do feel there was a little bit of conflict here in the past about this new beginning, and we're going to talk more about that for you in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Tower, and you have the Ace of Cups, the 8 of Cups. So I feel like in the present moment, there is some sort of changes that are happening for you in the present moment, and something here is not stable anymore, okay, because the Tower is here in the present moment. Now, when we talk about things not being stable, we're talking about things that have not been built on a solid foundation. A lot of you are involved in a situation, could be a job, could be a circumstance, it could be where you live, it could be a relationship, take it as it resonates. There's something in your life that's not stable anymore. It's very clear that it's not stable anymore. And a lot of you in the present moment may be walking away or choosing to disconnect from this situation. You also have the Ace of Pentacles as well. So I feel like for many of you, there's this feeling in the present moment that there's a bigger or better opportunity once you disconnect from something here that's no longer functioning for you. And we're going to talk more about that opportunity and get more information on this for you in a moment. In the near future, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Wands, and the 4 of Cups. It's interesting because for you, there's a lot of abundance. There's a lot of luck here. There's a huge opportunity here in the near future for you. Now, because Jupiter has just moved into Taurus, which is a earth sign, which is very much connected to your sign when it comes to the feminine energy of the zodiac. There could be some sort of opportunity here around your birthday or closer to your birthday, which is closer to the end of June. And this is very much connected to maybe an opportunity that's coming in for love, could be a job offer, could just be an opportunity in general. And we're going to talk more about that for you when we clarify. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, Cancer, you have the 6 of Cups here in reverse. So I feel like with the 6 of Cups in reverse, you're letting go of something here from your past. You're choosing over the next month to forget about something here that may have been very traumatic, something here that really affected you on a very deep level. Some of you are dealing with someone here who cheated on you, lied to you, wasn't honest with you. There was a lot of power struggles. And I feel like your career or your job was affected by this, but a lot of you are choosing in the month of June to forget about it, because what's your focus right now over the next month is your happiness and getting to that place of happiness, okay? So let's get into your reading, Cancer, and let's see what's going on for you. Let's clarify the 10 of Cups. Okay, so the 10 of Cups is clarified by the Page of Swords. You have the Hangman and the 6 of Pentacles, okay? So this is your challenge. So your challenge has a lot to do with a couple of things. The first thing that I'm seeing here is, and I talked to Capricorn about this, some of you could have Capricorn in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising. Your biggest challenge here, Cancer, is a couple of things. The first thing here is to get very clear and really ask yourself the important question, what does true happiness mean to me? Because true happiness for some people means, getting a house, getting married, getting a car, and that's my idea of happiness. For others of you, this is about you determining what your level of happiness is. What does it mean for you to find happiness? What does it mean for you to create that happiness? Okay. And before you decide to take action, whatever it is that you're deciding to embark on, whatever it is that you're deciding to do, make sure it's something that you feel is equivalent to the idea of happiness to you, not the idea of happiness for someone else. This is about you also recognizing what level of give and take is required to bring forth happiness, because typically the 10 of Cups talks about more than just one person. This isn't just, about you, being alone or being by yourself. This is about you choosing maybe to collaborate with someone, to be with someone, maybe even be in a long-term commitment or a connection here. So I'm really strongly getting for you, this is about how you give and take in your relationships, how you offer love, how you receive love. And once you get truly clear on that, exactly how you envision it, I finally see you reaching that point of receiving the happiness that you're looking for, but it is a process for you. That's why the Hangman is here. This is about you looking at things completely from a different perspective before you take action, okay? Because in June is the final periods until you go to your rebirth, okay? So once the sun passes over your natal sun in astrology, that means you're having your birthday. That means it's a rebirth, right? And this is about you getting really clear on what the happiness that you want means for you. Because once you get clear on that, it's so much easier for you to attract that into your life. And that's going to be a big part of your challenge, okay? Now, let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the 5 of Wands in the recent past. So the 5 of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Swords. You have the 4 of Wands and you have the 2 of Swords. So I feel like in the recent past, a lot of you were closed off to a specific person here in the past. There was this uncertainty here in the past connected to an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I was also getting, I'm also getting here a Leo here, maybe a Pisces, or Gemini is really strong. So somebody here wanted a relationship with you. They wanted to get married, or they wanted to move in with you. They wanted it to become very serious here in the past, but there was a conflict here. And I feel like you or this person became very closed off. Someone here was not completely healed in the past. They weren't completely over something that happened in the far past. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups for Cancer in the recent past. You have the Moon, the Judgment, and you have the 9 of Wands. Yeah, so in the recent past, the Moon is your energy here. Pisces energy could also be your energy here with the Judgment. A lot of you were afraid to open up, to really give love a second chance. You wanted to, but there was also red flags here in the past, and that could be the reason why you chose to close yourself off, or this person chose to close themselves off from you instead of moving forward and proceeding forward with this, okay? There was a lot of questioning here. Now, in the present moment, there is definitely some sort of major changes that are happening in your life. A lot of you know it's time to disconnect from something here that's really has not been serving you for quite some time. Tell me more about the Tower in the present moment for Cancer. Some of you, this has a lot to do with your work. Okay, some of you, this has already happened. The Tower moment has already happened. And again, it depends on spiritually where you're at, because some of you may watch this and say, oh, this has already happened. It means that you're way ahead of everybody else here. And if it hasn't happened already, it's in the process of happening. For many of you, there's a lot of this energy of reevaluating your happiness, your life direction, your job, where you're investing your time, your energy, and your money. And some of you may not realize that the Tower moment that's happening in your life right now is a catalyst to finally get you moving, okay? And I did mention this to you in, I think, a previous reading that I did. I think in your predictions, I predicted this, and this is what's happening in the present moment. So there's something in your life that's breaking down. It's not working anymore. You know it's not working. You keep questioning whether or not you should still invest, put money, put time into it. You keep questioning if this is something that is going to be a part of your future. You keep trying to work on it. But for some of you, this situation has gotten so bad that a lot of you know it's time to move on. And that's why beside that card, you have the 8 of Cups, which is your energy, Scorpio energy, actually, of walking away and disconnecting. Tell me more about the 8 of Cups in the present moment for Cancer. You have the 7 of Wands, you have the Page of Pentacles, and you have the 5 of Cups. So it looks like for you, you know, in the present moment, there's definitely something here that you're trying to keep up with. Okay, you're trying to look at the situation from a positive perspective. But I'm also getting here with the 5 of Cups, there's a lot of sadness. Okay, so for many of you, there's a very strong energy here of you walking away, or you could be dealing with another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Aquarius, Capricorn here that, you know, this person could be choosing to walk away. Okay, and this is possibly happening near or around the full moon. Now, one of the good things that I see here for you, Cancer, is that even though this situation, you know, it's not working anymore, you know, it's not functioning, a lot of you know that you're going to eventually disconnect from the situation that you're involved in right now. There's a bigger and better opportunity that's presenting itself in the present moment. So let's talk about that. Tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles for Cancer in the present moment. You have the King of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, and the Chariot. Wow. Somebody very special is coming into your life. Could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I'm getting a Pisces here. Could also be a Cancer, okay? Somebody here in the present moment is making some sort of offer to you, or they will make some sort of offer to you. I feel like this is about a relationship. Somebody here sees the potential in being with you and wanting to move forward with you. And what I'm getting here very strongly is some of you may decide to disconnect from something that's not functioning or working in your life, only to move towards something that's going to be even bigger and better for you. And this is happening because now that Jupiter has entered into Taurus, it's a lot easier for you to see opportunities and receive opportunities. Whereas when Jupiter was in Aries, it was squaring. It was doing a 90-degree angle to your sun, your moon, or rising, which created a lot of tension, you know, when it came to opportunities. So things are shifting for you and changing, especially in the present moment. And it's up to you if you're willing to take, you know, the risk of you know, having this new opportunity that's coming in, okay? Now, in the near future, beautiful energy here. You have the Wheel of Fortune. We're going to talk about this opportunity and how it's going to manifest in the near future for you. You also have the Knight of Wands and the 4 of Cups. It looks like in the near future, there's an offer of love coming in. Either you're making an offer to someone or they're making an offer to you. There's a slight energy here of rejection or not being interested, and we're going to talk about that. First, tell me more about this person in the near future for Cancer, the Knight of Wands. Who is this person? You have the Hermit, you have the 2 of Wands, and you have the Queen of Cups. Yes. So this is you. The Knight of Wands is you, or it could be you making an offer. If this is about someone from the past, I do see this person coming back around your birthday, obviously, because it's going to be your birthday. And they may say, hey, Cancer, I just want to say happy birthday to you. Somebody here is coming towards you unexpectedly in the near future. And this person's really been doing a lot of thinking. They've been doing a lot of soul searching. They've been really going within to try to make sense of why they had some form of a separation. So if you haven't if you haven't spoken to this person, you know, in a few weeks, in a few months, they're showing up here in the near future. I do get a sense that someone here is going to make an offer. I don't know if this is you or your person. Let's find out. Tell me more about the 4 of Cups in the near future. You have the Knight of Cups, you have the Page of Cups, and you have the Strength. So in the near future, there's an apology, okay? And this apology could be coming in from, again, you or your person. Either way, whoever is coming towards you in the near future, they're coming in to offer you love. I do see somebody here wanting to resolve some sort of issues from the past, but even though this person comes back towards you in the near future to resolve some sort of issues, you've already forgotten about this person. You've let it go. You've chosen to completely say, you know what, I don't want to focus on this anymore. I'm not interested. But for some reason, as soon as you disconnect from it and you're no longer interested in it, that's when this person comes back around. Okay. So tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune in the near future for Cancer. You have the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and you have the Emperor. So in the near future, it looks like for many of you, again, like I said, someone here, and this is where you need to be careful because you're very abundant in the near future. You have a huge opportunity for stability to attract the right person into your life. And again, if it's not about a specific person, you have the ability to attract whatever it is that you want in your life, a stable job, a stable home, a stable opportunity to meet new people, whatever the case may be, a stable relationship. This is your challenge, the 10 of Cups. And in the near future, someone here is still interested in you. This is someone who's been on and off with you for quite some time. So it's really important to remember that as quick as this person comes back from your past is as quick as they may disconnect and leave. And this is why intuitively in the near future, Cancer, you're saying to yourself, there's a reason why I'm not taking this person up on their offer. There's a reason why I'm not quickly, opening up to this person, very similar to what happened in the past. Okay, so this is about you focusing in the near future on whatever it is that's coming into your life. How are you going to know? The question here that you need to ask yourself is, how are you going to know that an opportunity in the near future is worth your time and energy? How? I'm going to give you the answer. You're going to know if it is consistent, if it's stable, if it's one that feels right. The Emperor is very stable. The Emperor is not quick to make decisions without thinking, without analyzing. They don't allow their emotions to overwhelm them. They think logically. They think, from a stable perspective. If people are coming into your life and they're not stable, then it's a very clear sign that this may not be an opportunity that is connected to what you're trying to achieve, which is your happiness. Okay, so let's get some advice for you. What is the advice? You have the Three of Cups, the Hangman, and the Death. Yes. So your biggest piece of advice here, okay, before you decide to reconcile with someone, come back together with someone from the past, there's a reason why something here doesn't move forward with someone from the past, okay? It's because it's done. It's been done for a very long time. What Spirit is saying to you is your biggest piece of advice here is to really think about why something here ended in the first place, okay? Because it's very easy, when somebody from your past comes back around, it's very easy to say, oh, I miss you. I haven't seen you for so long. I really, miss you. We should get together. But we also forget about why we ended the relationship in the first place, okay? There's a reason for that. So your biggest piece of advice here is to look at things from a bigger perspective, a larger perspective here. That's what the Hangman does. The Hangman is not quick to take action because the Hangman is constantly looking at things from a bigger perspective and not just looking at one side here. So recognize why something ended, why it transformed, why it needed to change, and celebrate that. Celebrate why something here needed to end and change. Because when you start to realize why something changed, why something ended, you're going to recognize, oh, that's why it happened. It's because this is more important for my happiness. This is what I need to be focusing on. This is how I can bring stability into my life. And once you switch that perspective and recognize that instead of worrying about why something ended and why you should go back to it because it's comfortable. It's nice to go back to stuff because it's comfortable, right? We like to go back to the past because it's comfortable. We know it. We don't have to really try. So your biggest piece of advice here is to truly get to the bottom of why something ended, make sense of why it ended. And when you realize why it ended and why it needed to end, because your happiness is more important than anything else, it's going to be so much easier to celebrate some sort of new beginning and finally feel like you have the energy to take action towards what truly matters to you, which is your happiness. Okay. So Cancer, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.